Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 99 of Blacklight Settlers. Quick recap of the goal. Expanded hydroponics and partially finished the outpost defenses and double walling the outpost. And I did a little bit of stockpiling plasteel, which is why I partially crossed that off. So the first and only tip that I received from Drew Scriber is that the Thrumbo here is a herbivore and eats trees, dendrovore or whatever it's called, which means that all this raw meat not going to be eaten, which means that I'm going to use my lovely stockpile of pemmican to feed that Thrumbo and keep it from leaving the area. All right, and that's that. So it looks like we are just about done with the ship outpost, or the sapping wall. So I'm going to queue up that to be double walled as well. And this will help protect our main base from sappers. And I had a few little mistakes while doing this, but that's okay, I can fix them. And then we're going to want to provide dead power for all of the turrets that we've installed. And also provide another way out. So I'm going to add a steel and plasteel door here. Alright. That works. Then I'm going to add wooden walls to here. No, add wooden walls to here and here. I'll explain why later. So looking at my current stockpiles, I have a lot of granite, but maybe not enough to finish this off. So we'll see about that. Additionally, I'd like to start getting my HE shell stockpile back up. It was depleted. Wolf, you really ought not to be sleeping there. Let's fix that. Sleep with your fiance. I'm going to temporarily forbid these turrets from being made, which allows Gob to be put back on construction duty, and Tom for that matter. That way we don't screw up the big stuff. And then it also looks like we're going to need much more steel than I currently have, so I'm going to queue up mining. There we go. And now it's just a somewhat of a waiting game. Wow, we really don't have food there. Let me fix that. Well, that wasn't useful. I told her to haul, but she's like, alright, I'll haul 5 of them. Hopefully the extended hydroponics helps us feed everyone a little bit better. Federico Spadone mentioned, I think it was him, that if I add this to Cannibal Zone, they'll haul them, humans will haul the meals in, and I won't be reliant on animals to do it. Okay, we are loading pemmican. I'm just going to force everybody in the kitchen to do it. And this will keep the Thrumbo in place. He also mentioned, and this is anecdotal, but also I've found it to be true, is when you down a Thrumbo, you sort of break its need to leave the zone. At least that's what I've found. Okay, we have a bionic arm. I'm going to install this on our crafter. I have some animal starvation, but I do have kibble. I really wish this hay grass would grow a little quicker. I do have a need of steel, so what I'm going to do is have some people high prioritize crafting, and that means they'll smelt, and they'll make medicine and drugs and whatnot. Let's look at the wildlife, because I do need... Let's continue to hunt. I do need some blue fur. And I don't think there's any blue fur to be had, but it's not urgent. It can wait. Just something that I'll need eventually. Now looking at my main base, I am very, very low on steel. So what I'm going to do is to move these plasteel drills over to steel. I will light and illuminate them and roof them off from the weather. Alright, the clocks should be recruited soon. Any minute now. Cloth dusters. Don't use cloth. Cloth is a terrible material to make... Oops. That was the opposite of what I wanted. To make clothing in, it's like one of the weakest materials there is. And those dusters are for protection, obviously. Alright, so we still... Oh, that's human leather. What do we have abundance of? Lizard skin. We don't have a lot. We're going to have to ship some in. Alright, pemmican is loaded enough. We will give this to the ship outpost. Work priorities. I need some miners. Sergio, you're going to prioritize mining over everything else. Ozalbo and Vex as well. And we'll put Hugh on it as well. Take him off of cooking. In fact, Griffin, you have a lot of queued up things that are wrong. Okay. You want revenge? Alright, Schlem, it's time to run. At least you're faster than it. Wild Dad will help out. Nope. Not even gonna read that. Don't even care. Hyena is closer to go help. Where are you guys hauling from? Oh, you're hauling the slag. I see. Bad bear. Okay, the bowler hat and the jacket we're making will be for Neclox, because Neclox has medical skill. So once Neclox is recruited, they'll don that clothing. And then additionally, toques. Do I need toques? I do need toques. Muffalo wool. Okay, yeah. We just need to bring the toques, that wool down. So let's go ahead and do that. What would this be? Manufactured textiles, muffalo wool. And we'll place that where the smoke leaves are. In fact, let's just get rid of the smoke leaves. We don't have any more smoke leaf anywhere to make joints out of, so we'll repurpose that bench, that shelf. And Neclox has joined. So Neclox here will be a doctor and a hunter. And then for assignments, you'll be doctors and no lavish and doctor drugs. Okay. I think there are some empty beds. Yep, here's an unknown one. Here's another one. Here's another one. Yep, we don't need any additional beds. That's good. So for now, he has the wrong type of jacket on, but as soon as Velik's done with this Thrumbo fur jacket, he'll switch up. Who wouldn't want to wear Thrumbo fur? Alright, Schlem, you need some treatment. You're kind of bleeding everywhere, buddy. And then Niklox. Knack, Babs. Where'd he go? Niklox also should rest up his wounds. Plus, we shouldn't have him doing any medicine until he has an arm. I think... Oh, bionic leg. We'll get an arm soon for him. Checking all the outposts for... Okay, no more. There are not any muffalo to be had and hunted yet. Nope, nowhere. Okay, that's fine. So this Thrumbo will eat the pemmican in order to subsist. Ooh, masterwork. Lucky you. How close is this bear? Oh, there it is. Compacted machinery? Yes, please. So right now what we're doing is mining out... I'm probably going to cancel some of this. Mining out the granite because we needed granite as a construction material. And I queued that up to be mined. But we want our miners to mine things that are more important, like compacted machinery. Knack. How'd that bear hunt go? Yeah, you gotta finish it off. You can't leave it mortally wounded. Oh, you're high on smoke leaf. Pop. Okay, let's launch a giant stack of meat back home. And then additionally put blue fur in it. So we're gonna need that back home too. And put these miscellaneous weapons. Maybe cancel stone cutting. They look to be doing a pretty good job of getting the base ready for the double wall. There's some gaps in coverage, but most of it is all set. We're gonna need dead power. That can't reach, so maybe put it there. At the hunting outpost, we still have a lot of steel that we ought to haul once Luna Panther and Sheba get to where they need to go. Come on, you two. I need you to be productive again. Which means you need to get romancing. Alright, Sergio, I'm going to have everyone go for steel. I basically ravaged my steel supply getting these rice plants. Now that I have those little doors built, these little wooden sections, I can now put doors in and not vent the whole farm out. Which is why I had them there. We're also going to want to put wood in this section here to basically just be able to light it on fire if raiders are coming, if we need to. There are some blind spots in the walls, like here is some blind spots, and here's some blind spots, so we might in the future add some turrets if sappers really do become a problem. Ooh, I guess you're ascetic, so raw food doesn't really bother you, but that was gross. Kind of wish I hadn't seen that. Rebuffed 4 times over. Rebuffed once over. Well, great. You guys are rebuffing each other. That's exactly what a good couple should do, right? Wrong. Alright, let's look at wildlife. Just caribou. There is a lot of pemmican sitting out here, which concerns me because the wildlife, rats and the like, are going to eat it. So I'm going to force Cupid to haul it all back in. Mad Timberwolf. Well, this will be a good use of my kill box, I suppose. Oh no, it's coming the other way. Yeah, I don't think you want to threaten Wolf's fiancé. Something tells me that is a fatal mistake, Mr. Timberwolf. Wow, one shot. Alright, back to work, guys. Wow, there is a lot of negative moods here. I'm not sure what I did to deserve this level of negative mood, but those meals will be nice. Who's... Ah, yes. Very nice. Those meals are going to our outpost people. Still working. Oh, here's the bionic arm for Niclox. I don't know why I called it bionic, but let's pretend I didn't. And then so that this gap wall can heat up. Or rather, I guess it wouldn't heat up if sappers break into it. So I kind of take that back. But so that it's covered anyway. Slower move speed. Let's pretend that that's the reason why I'm doing that. We'll roof that all off. Alright, so the miners are getting mining again for steel. Some people have some seriously low moods. I'm sorry. Sad Wander is a lot less destructive than some of the other things that could have happened. Alright, everyone here is going to temporarily super haul. Because I really want to have this meat stop decaying. And the only way we're going to manage to do that... Ooh, frostbite, lost toe. Why aren't you wearing warmer clothing? Get in the damn bed. Probably the lack of warmer clothing is because I don't have dusters. Or toques for that matter. So I'm going to raise toques up and hopefully we will start moving the wool over. I could just force it. Chris, guess what? Textiles, we'll call this normal. Oh no, this is important. Okay, so this can be preferred. They just need to haul this stuff in. Which means sometimes you just need to encourage it by busting holes in the stockpile. Because yeah, there's also cloth over here that belongs down here. At least I'm getting inspirations, but boy, there's a lot of really upset people. Need new wedding. Is what I need. Okay, so we're trying to haul the meat away so that it will stop rotting. Alright, now it won't rot and I don't have to look at the constant rotting messages. Jarrett just got food poisoning. I don't see that anyone's truly an incompetent cook. So that sucks for him. Jova's angry and wants to bash. How close are we to this bionic arm? Oh, pretty close. Who's starving? You're literally, I'm watching you eat. Stop being a pain in my butt. Alright, I'm gonna split Panther and Sheba off of this. And Panther and Sheba are gonna just go home. Luna's gonna continue off to the ship outpost to deliver the metals that I bought. Alright, let's get that bionic arm for the clocks. Jova's done with her tantrum, that's good. I don't think anything of worth got destroyed. We do have miners mining up steel. What comes up in a chunk? 35? That's not bad. Alright, these guys are home. Sheba's going to be wandering. That's part of the reason I broke her off. Him. No, I mean Panther. Him? Panther's a him, right? I don't know. I'll just assume genders. So that's a healthy thing to do. We are going to need to run power in these walls, partially for the turrets and doors. And the walls are almost done. Very, very little left to do about them, which is good. I'll feel a lot safer when they're done. Actually, fully done. Checking for... Nope. Nope. Okay. There is no more muffalo anywhere. That's okay. The extra rice farm allows us to put fine meals back into circulation, which is awesome. So we've been running without fine meals for a long time now, and that's less than ideal. Alright, Panther's back. Cool. Now we have Muffalo wool here, and should be making the toques. Bionic arm is done, so no clocks. You get that. You're a doctor. You already have a bionic eye, so that's kind of perfect. Oh, wrong arm. Left. And I never gave you restrictions. What about assignments? I did give you assignments. Okay, good. Alright, that all looks about right. Psychite. No. Stupid spy. The problem with Psychite binge is I have to put all the Psychite away, which is kind of a real pain, because A, I have a lot of it, and B, I rely upon it to keep people even-keeled. So that's a real pain. But I don't know, it happens. Sometimes you can't avoid these things. Okay, we're still... I think I'm just going to launch this. That's enough. Ooh, the walls are done. So now things will be forced through this small little choke, which is awesome. And then once all the small construction projects are done, I will change who's allowed to construct, and actually let's change who haul priorities here. I don't need a haul anymore. All of these random chunks, I don't know, I just put them here. I want to get them out of the walls. Jarrett hiding in room. That's perfect, because you're already in the room that I want you to be hiding in. Alright. People were cold. Wait, why are you bringing that to stockpile? Take 2 temp clothes. Hang on a minute. Oh, we just don't have resources for a duster. So he has nothing left to do. We do have a bionic leg here, so let's go into numbers, check moving. Babs. Bella Rose, that's probably just your high. Yep. So Babs, you're gonna get it. Right foot. Alright, Niclox can now properly doctor, because he has 2 arms. Something tells me a 1-armed surgeon would not be that capable. Okay, we're almost done with this bridge. Luna has arrived. Let's go and put the Muffalo there, so we can unload them more easily. And she has a bedroom, a crappy one, but a bedroom nonetheless. That is a lot of talking. Wow. Alright, Lucy and Poppy idle. A little bit of idleness isn't a terrible thing. Here's a lot of Muffalo meat and blue fur that we need to ship in. We do have a nice amount of plain leather now that we... Ooh, even human leather. I'm going to make a duster out of human leather. Ooh, masterwork. Very nice. The reason being, bloodlust people like to wear human leather, so I can give that to someone that would prefer to wear it. Checking my blue fur stockpile, we're up to 255, a little bit higher because there's a little bit more, but yeah, we're definitely going to need to hunt some more Muffalo in order to get that trade requirement amount. And I don't see that we have any opportunities to buy it anywhere yet. Yet being the big word. This down here, I don't care about enough to even break down anymore. I'm just going to ignore it. Luna, once you get a good night's sleep, I'm going to have you leave with all the animals back to the hunting outpost. She is going to be riding the road. Alright, Niclock's fully healed. Good. couldn't do anything about that. We have plenty of meat. We're actually getting a decent amount of steel now, just from good old-fashioned mining, and smelting for that matter. I wonder why that looks different. Whatever. I don't really care. So, door. You, Mr. Door, gotta get powered. Now that the walls look complete, I'll run power throughout. There is some blind spots of turret coverage. This spot right here is not covered by a turret. Yeah, if I had it kind of a straight wall, it'd be a little bit better, but I don't know. That's food for thought for later. I'm not gonna worry about that just yet. Okay, one of these doors are done, the other one is not. And this allows us to access the new farms a little bit faster. And in fact, what I'm going to do is build a roof zone here. And I'm going to roof this off too, and then illuminate it. Which means some of this heal root is going to be removed from the zone. So let's shrink zone. As for a stone, I have a lot of. I don't. That will have to be something we ship in from somewhere else. We have a fair amount of sandstone here. So when Luna leaves here, she can leave with a bunch of the stone blocks. That's what I'll have her do. Prison fight. Prison fight. That was short. Binging on Psychite. Let's hope you don't become addicted. Ooh, that's very nice. Nothing like putting a relationship together, cleaning up his vomit. Who's starving? Ah, Jarrett's starving. Well, at least the food poisoning's over. Hopefully he doesn't get food poisoning again. That would really suck. Herring and... Ooh, exotic goods. I like that. I think Sayo... Poppy? Work Frenzy. Sayo has a inspired trade for 9 more hours. So let's take advantage of that. So it's exotic goods. First, I'm going to trade with my main stockpile. She only has 9 more hours, so I'm going to make sure not to waste it. Just force wear the pants for now. Herring. I'm going to have you go north with... No, we don't have any blue fur. Let's go with the leathers. Endelos, you need something to shoot? Ooh, there's really nothing to shoot. That's okay, be idle. Makes you happier, right? There's little pluses of places that I am not able to roof. That's kind of funny. Alright, because Luna got here, we're able to make plasteel stuff. Luna, are you well rested? Yes, but you're not well fed. I'm gonna have her leave come daybreak. Sayo, let's get trading. Go Juice, Yayo. Some of the extra wake up I'll get rid of. They have a Soother and Insanity Lance. Ooh, they have an Archo leg. And Doomsday launchers. Ah, these people are well stocked. Okay, at the moment I don't have enough money to buy what I want. But we just used up her inspired trade, that's okay. She wasn't getting prices that aren't obtainable otherwise. Alright, so Lenka. You have the highest trade price improvement. Let's see. I don't want to sell my plasteel. I want to buy the Soother and the Lance. I think the Archer Leg might be too expensive. I'll buy the Doomsday. And that's actually all the money we have. Oh, and we just found precious materials. There may be danger here. Ooh, that's very far from base. As is this. I kind of want to go there. But that's pretty far from base too. Alright, there's my Doomsday stuff. And I've run myself out of money. I can mitigate some blind spots if I move some turrets around. Well, that's probably the only turret that can really move. Okay, Herring is moving north. Luna, come daybreak, you're going to move south. And she's hiding in room. Well, I guess she's not moving south anytime soon. Muffalo. All that there is for you to eat right now is... Yeah, let's go ahead and unrestrict you. Except for the raccoon. We need a non-pacifist to butcher that raccoon. So there we go. I'll bring the sandstone south, but I'll use the slate here. I'll just cut a little hole into this bedroom to finish off the path. Ugly, but it will do. Should have moved that door up one, but whatever. Easy fix. Alright, bye-bye raccoon. Why did this get... Oh, probably shooting. Hunting. Alright, so we have powered walls all the way through. We have a lot of deconstructing to do. We can probably cancel it here, though. We don't need to deconstruct whatever flooring is under there. So much negativity going on. And then, let's shrink the zone here and expand this a little bit. We don't want trees growing right outside the door. Alright, our steel is actually recouping, mostly due to the miners and smelters. That's good. Making a decent amount of rice as well. And there's the pulsar. Hopefully I won't have to use it anytime soon, but you never know. Alright, Luna's going to hide in her room for a while. I can't stop that, but we are going to finish off double walling. And then I'm going to have Wolf specifically build the more important stuff. free plasteel. I like it. And this way, the constructor won't... oh, trade price. Likely not to be able to use that, but cool. Don't I already have all the psychite loaded up? Oh, but not all of it. I feel like every time I queue them up to load up the psychite, they miss some. And that runs the really high risk of addiction, which is not so cool. See, they say, oh, because they're, I understand now. The addicts, or the people on the binges, queue up to use the psychite, and then that whole stack becomes engaged, or rather, you know, unmodifiable, or whatever. I don't know. Words, whatever. Alright, so it's a little ugly that we cut a little corner out, but whatever. It will do. And then if we want continuous power, we'll just run it that way. Herring made it back to Black Lake, which means he has forced clothing. Clear that out. And he's got a little bit of leathers on him. Because now we have to pick the next leathers we'll make dusters out of. So, what do we have a lot of? We have a lot of plain leather. Boring old plain leather. That's fine. Come on, you two. Drive them in nuts. That unison mining, it's a wonderful noise. Alright, at this point, people are going far and wide to haul slag and the like. Which is fine. Oof. I don't want them seeing those corpses, though. But, I don't know. Might not be able to be helped. I could grab Vex and have Vex do some corpse cleaning and clearing. That might be worth my time. Who got this? Oh, nice. These guys could use a beer or two, I think. Production brewery. Put one of them down, and then we already have the fermenting barrels. So, wunderbar. Let's check once again for blue fur, or rather for muffalo. Nope, nope, and nope. The Thrumbo's fully healed, but as you can see, they haven't made any attempt to leave because they're being fed. There is nothing... I guess there's a warg to hunt, but I'd rather keep them idle. Endelos will hang out here until Nar is able to bring the muffalo down, and then he'll be put onto the caravan to bring the steel away, is I think what I'll do. Alright. I thought I removed heavy leather from this stockpile. I really have. Smoke leaf binge. Do we even have... I guess we do have a little bit of smoke leaf. These binges... Oof. Is all I have to say. Oof. So we still have some psychite binges in progress. At least Wake Up doesn't count as psychite. Because it's made purely from Nuturamine and not from psychite at all. We do, however, have a lot of Doomsday launches, so that's good news. And we're stockpiling our high explosive shells in case we need it. Alright, so all recreational drugs are now locked up except for the ambrosia, which we don't have any of anyway. I think I'm also going to add another heater or two to here, because if we ever try to brew beer, it's too cold here to brew it, which is no good. Alright, Luna, welcome back to the land of the living. But now you need a full night's rest. I don't know, it's 20 o'clock. It's 8. I'm so tempted to just make you take wake up, but I won't. The double walls are just about done. Which is very, very, very cool. Dumping stockpile. Let's... Wolf. Sorry to pick on you, but Gob won't haul ever. Let's get these chunks out of the walls. And then eventually I'll need to deter sappers, I'll need to put some turrets in those walls. And here comes the brewery. Cupid, I know, it's tough to tame a Thrumbo. The chances are slim. The thing is, you all voted for that to be a goal. It doesn't necessarily mean I need to do it, I just need to work towards it. I don't know if there's a way for me to, like, get it done any sooner, though. Alright, so the entire retaining wall at this point is all just about cleared out. I've queued the last few chunks to be hauled away. And it's almost done. Had, you know, you not botched it. There we go. And now we have our double wall. I think what I'm going to do is roof this off. And that way it stops trees and the like from growing inside of it. Which is... ideal. I don't want random plants cropping up. And then we can also clear out the snow. So let's just add it as a snow clearing zone. And that will allow us to traverse it more quickly. Ooh. Oh, there was an attempt. I was like, ooh, because, you know, Nara rejected the advance. Okay, good. Tom. Oh, blue fur. Cool. Thank you, Storyteller. That will help us to fulfill that trade order for the AI core. Let's let DQ off the hook for hauling that because his needs are a little lower than everyone else's. And alas, I'm just about out of time. So I'm going to call this quits, but I have successfully, let's go over the statuses. I've successfully double-walled the ship outpost, so I'm going to cross that off, and I'm just about done. I can probably cross off the ship outpost defenses, which means starting the reactor is very close on the horizon. If you have any feedback for me or questions of any type, drop me a line. If you would like to contribute to this series, all you got to do is vote on vote day or become a patron, and you might have a chance to be recruited from an Ancient Danger. Now, this series might be over, but the next series is going to kick off with, you know, more patrons in it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll hope to catch you all next time. Adios.